I was gonna say if we had a fourth headset, you could listen to what we're saying, but I don't think we do.
From the Moccasin Soccer Field inside the Barnett Athletic Complex here on the campus of Florida Southern College in Lakeland, Florida, welcome to Florida Southern College Women's Soccer. Tonight, a rival game for the Mocs as they take on the Spartans from the University of Tampa in a Sunshine State Conference match. Hello again, everyone. I'm Jim Henderson, and yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game here tonight between two longtime rivals meeting for the 30th time in women's soccer. John Kristovich is along as our color analyst today. Ariel Molinaro will be our producer, and Julie and Sabrina will be on the cameras. Will Canoop also around to lend a helping hand. But it should be a really interesting game. As I mentioned, the Mocs come in with a record of 4 wins and 4 losses. But, John, the last game the Mocs played was probably their best game of the season. They won by a 3-1 score here over Lynn last Saturday night, and I thought they looked really good in doing so.
Yeah, I think so. They felt, that was their most complete performance, as we talked about the other day. And through, it seemed like they were in control the entire game.
Yeah, they played really well. Now, they did give up a goal in the game, and that came after they got off to a good start with an opening goal. And I asked head coach Paul Lawrence about it, and he said that the one thing that was really impressive for him is that they were able to bounce back from conceding a goal. Sometimes that doesn't always happen, but it did, and it was really good. And it seemed like it was really fitting that Tatum Albrecht would get it at the 48-17 mark. Not only was it her first career goal here for Florida Southern, it came in her 42nd career game, her 40th start. And, John, I would say of all the players on the field here the other night, she probably had as good a game as any of them.
Yeah, I think so. We know Tatum Albrecht is one of the veteran players on this team, sort of part of the glue. For her to come in, score that game winner, that really helped set the tone, especially early on in the season.
Well, the final goal was scored by Megan Criney at 75-35. We mentioned her story before. She started the season as a goalkeeper, but with Jenny Staten in goal for Florida Southern, she didn't see a lot of opportunities, so she asked head coach Paul Lawrence, hey, I like to play up top. I've done some of that. Hey, she's done pretty well. Got a couple of goals already this year.
Yeah, how about that? Great adaptability and willingness. It says a lot about a player to give up the position they came here for, not only come into the game and perform well, but score a goal like that.
Yeah, now Caitlin Lowry had assists on 2 of the 3 goals, her first 2 assists of the year. She's the Mocs' current leading scorer this year with 12 points, 5 goals in those 2 assists. Elena Burkic and Rachel Peck also had assists. And, John, in some of the notes that you put together for the game today, really interesting, I thought, to see that of all the Mocs players, Elena Burkic, a young freshman, has the most shots on this team. She's just not afraid to fire away when necessary.
No, the most shot attempts at any player, and it's really been that case the entire season. Her fewest amount of shots, by the way, was on Saturday. She only took 2, and one of them went in.
Well, when you look also at the minutes played, this is no surprise. Brooke Lowry and Elizabeth Vizcaino, they lead the way. And, John, those are the 2 central defenders for the Mocs. And I thought especially last week against Lynn, Vizcaino had a tremendous game against Lynn's leading scorer, Anesis Sanko, who was one of the nation's top scorers. Held her to 4 shots, but in 90 minutes, Sanko did not have a shot on goal. What a great defensive job by Vizcaino and the rest of them.
Yeah, quite literally a tall task, but she did fantastic. And I think for the Mocs, Saturday night's game was a first-case situation. Not only did they find themselves with an early lead, they found themselves, caught on their heels a little bit. Tie game, you come back, you respond in the second half, great adversity, and hold on to that lead all the way through the second half.
Well, the Mocs have outshot opponents this season by a 157-86 count, 71-44 in shots on goal. But, John, it's a little misleading in the sense that they scored 13 goals in their first 3 games here against teams that are just not as good as the teams here in the Sunshine State Conference. And I guess that's what made last Saturday's win so special, is the fact that they played a good team and they really dominated and played really well against a good team.
That's right. Well, you talk about how good this conference is. Tampa coming in, their first loss, they just lost to Palm Beach Atlantic. Coming into this one, you can imagine they probably got a little bit of fire in them.
Yeah, I would think so. Now, PBA is the current leader in the league at 3-0. The Spartans come in with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss in conference play. They're 4-3-1 overall. And as we mentioned, they did lose that game to PBA at PBA on Saturday by a 2-1 score. Lakin Gallimore had the only goal for UT. That came at the 86-56 mark. They put 9 shots on goal in that game, John, but they just couldn't push across that equalizer. And like you said, I would think this Spartans team's really got something to play for tonight.
And with 9 shots on goal, that's a scary stat coming into this one. It'll be likely Jenny Staten who gets more tests than she's seen so far this season.
Yeah, and I would think the Spartans also have a little bit of revenge in mind. Now, they did play one game here last year against the Mocs. They count it. Florida Southern does not. It was a 1-0 Tampa win. It was a pandemic year. The Mocs didn't count anything numbers-wise. Tampa counted all 7 of the games they played. And what was interesting was the year before, the last game of the season, a Mocs team that hadn't scored a lot of goals, John, they rung up 4 on this Spartans team over at UT in a 4-0 victory. So I would think Tampa hasn't forgotten that either.
No, a couple familiar faces in that game. It was, you know her, Jenny Staten with a 4-0 shutout. And Callie Larson scored a pair of goals 2 years ago on this date.
Yeah, 2 years ago, as he mentioned, on this date. Well, this, as we mentioned at the top of the telecast, the 30th lifetime game between these two teams. It's been dominated by Tampa, 7 losses to 20 wins and 2 ties. So it has been a Tampa rivalry. But what's interesting is how it really worked. They started in 1998, and it took the Mocs 11 years to beat the Spartans. The Spartans won 12 straight games to start the year. In 2 different seasons, they played twice. Right after that, Mocs won 4 in a row. So, I mean, it's been really streaky. And what's in Paul Lawrence's time, the Mocs have won 2 of the 3 games played. And, John, as Coach Lawrence said to me earlier today, we just like to play Tampa. And sometimes you get the sense that maybe they don't like to play us all the time. It's just one of those things that, it's a matchup deal, and maybe the Mocs can really get another one tonight.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's the same across every sport. Anytime these 2 conference rivals meet up, it's going to be a good one. So we'll see what they have in store for us tonight.
Well, let's see. You can see both teams are on the field, and we'll see if we're going to have the national anthem first and then we'll get the lineups. If we do, we'll step aside.
And your Florida Southern College Moccasins. Before we begin today's game, we'd like to introduce the participating teams.
Well, I think they're going to do that first. So why don't we go ahead and do that for you as well? And one of the interesting parts about this is that both teams are starting the exact same lineup that they played on Saturday night. You don't see that too often. For the University of Tampa, Lavisa Camel is a junior. She's the goalkeeper out of Täby, Sweden. Elena Barr, a junior out of Melbourne with 2 goals this season. Quinn Knapp, another junior out of Boca Raton with an assist. Catherine Hostage, watch her, number 10. She has 3 goals, 4 assists, 10 points for the Spartans. She's a transfer from Syracuse, a Division I school. Jackie Morris, a junior out of Garden City, New York, with a couple of assists. Renee Taiwo, she's out of Cardinal Gibbons High in Raleigh, North Carolina. Here's another one you got to watch. She's going to wear 19. Stephanie Della Forcade, she's a transfer from Syracuse. 5 goals, 3 assists, 13 points. Brooke Steigerwalt, also in the lineup. She's from Chavant, Pennsylvania. 1 goal, 2 assists, and 4 points. Madison McElhone, she's out of Steinbrenner High in Lutz, has 4 goals this season for the Spartans. Gabby Desotal, she has 1 assist. She's out of Braden River High in Sarasota. And Erin McCarthy, a junior out of Naperville, Illinois. That is the starting lineup for the University of Tampa. Head coach in her 7th year by, let me get that name here, Lisa Switalski. She's in her 7th season with a 45, 37, and 16 overall record. Jenny Staten in goal for the Mocs. No surprise there. She is 348 minutes and 50 seconds shy of having the best goals against average in Florida Southern College history. She comes in with that 1.00 lifetime goals against average for Florida Southern. The best right now is 1.23, and she's the equivalent of a little less than 4 full games from being able to leap to the top as the best. The rest of the Mocs starting lineup, the right back will be Haley Thomasy. In the middle, Brooke Lowry will be there out of Punta Gorda. Thomasy out of Newsom High in Lithia. Also in the middle, Elizabeth Vizcayano out of Miami Springs. And Amy Volk, the senior out of St. Augustine, will start on the left side. for the Mocs. In the midfield, Elena Bursick, we mentioned her, the freshman out of Chardon, Ohio, with a couple of goals this season. Tatum Albrecht, 1 goal, 3 assists, 5 assists, the senior out of Mahwah, New Jersey. And Haley Eckel play right next to her in the midfield. Grad student out of Land O'Lakes High School, having an outstanding season. Erin Cagle, a 5'5" senior out of Mount Healthy, Ohio. She plays in the back. And then along with Caitlin Lowry and Rachel Peck, that's the starting lineup for the Mocs. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Well, that wasn't it. There it is. Well, we mentioned the 5 goals by Caitlin Lowry leads the Mocs this season. 5 goals, 2 assists for 12 points. Rachel Peck, 1 goal, 3 assists for 5 points this season. She is playing in her 55th career game here at Florida Southern, more than any other player on the field. She's also making her 33rd start, which is second only to Tatum Albrecht among starts for the Florida Southern College Mocs. So that'll be the starting lineup. And, John, it is the same lineup as we saw here Saturday, and it was like head coach Paul Lawrence said, well, I don't see any reason to change it, and I guess I agree.
Yeah, a little bit of an original look on Saturday, but as you said, a complete game, and that's really the first time I think that we've seen that so far this season. Hey, they earned another start.
Mark Sara was our referee. He has the ball in the middle of the park. As you can see, Sebastian Ocampo is the senior assistant referee along the near side over by the benches, and Brian Warner works on our side over here on the far side of the field. Those are the officials for tonight's game. And it's the Mocs and the University of Tampa Spartans in the 30th renewal of this long-time rivalry. And John, isn't it kind of weird the way it works out? I mean, it took them 11 years to win one. Then all of a sudden they win 4 in a row. And now the last 3 years, they've won 2 of 3.
Yeah, and I guess at this point in time, you could probably say this is, it's only going to get more intense as the years go on. And, they love to play each other. I mean, it's a conference game, and not only that, it's a rivalry game.
Well, it should be a good one here tonight, and the weather looks like it's going to cooperate, knock on wood. Every time I say that, I screw up. But it looks like it's going to work to the Mocs' favor here tonight. Hadn't been any rain in the area, and looks like it will stay that way here this evening. Now, on the men's side, the men are across the bay here. They're over at the Bob Martinez Sports Center to face these Spartans on the men's side. And the Mocs men lost 1-0 at Lynn on Saturday, and this will be their 3rd consecutive game, John, against a team in the top 20. And, boy, that's a tough schedule.
No, yeah, if you think we have a tough go of things, it only gets worse over there. But they put up good fights, 1-goal games here and through, and we'll try again tonight against the Spartans.
Yeah, they lost to Lynn twice by a 1-0 count. The Fighting Knights came up here for a non-conference game earlier, and it was a 1-0 scoreline as well. Well, we wish the Mocs men well over at UT tonight. Should be a good one, and we're going to have one here for you as well. The Mocs are in the home whites. You can see they're just coming into your screen there to the right. Spartans are wearing their visiting uniforms with the red numerals and dark number with the dark uniforms with the red numerals on it. And we are just about set to go here as Jenny Staten trying to get her 10th shutout of her career. She is 3rd all-time in the Mocs list with 9. And we are underway here at the Moccasin Soccer Complex. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some Florida Southern College women's soccer, and the Mocs building right to left here in half number 1. And right away, Brooke Lowry steps up, makes the pass in the direction of Haley Eckel. And now down, it looks like heading for Caitlin Lowry down the far side. Caitlin trying to control, kicked away from her, and the Mocs will get an early throw here. And heading over to take it will be Haley Thomasy. Thomasy again playing that right back spot as she has throughout most of the time here. She and Paige Copeland have played both on that side. Pass into the box, kicked back out, and Florida Southern will try to build it, and Tampa will again get in the way. So here is the Thomasy throw coming up. Looking far down the right touchline, and again headed out. One more throw coming up for Florida Southern. Mocs want to get off to a fast start. John, that's going to be really important. They did here the other night. They really want to do it here again this evening. Another throw coming up, and boy, this will be the third or fourth in a row here for Thomasy.
And the Mocs have done good in these situations. Usually they're able to get a quality scoring opportunity or at least a corner kick off of them.
Trying to get it into the box. Cleared back out by the Spartans, but not very far. Mocs get it back. Chance taken here maybe by the Florida Southern. Takes a shot, and just wide. Boy, a shot turned into a pass, and the pass turned into a shot that went just wide left. And right away, John, a real good scoring opportunity for Florida Southern.
Yeah, I really like that heads-up soccer from Amy Volk. Go ahead, put a foot on it. You touch that ball just a little bit differently. It's in the back of the net.
Yeah, again, Volk overlapping up on that left side. Battle for the ball, center of the park. Tampa trying to control. Desautel's had it, and it comes back now for Brooke Lowry for Florida Southern. Jenny Staten gets her first touch. Staten will look. We'll try to go far left side, and we'll try to find Amy Volk right down in front of us. Amy trying to keep it in play, and cannot do it. Big high hop. Throw in, quick throw in by the Spartans, taken by Knapp. Spartans down the far side. DeSalt's trying to get on it again, and this time it'll be a cross that doesn't go anywhere, and the Mocs will get a goal kick. Game is just underway here at the Moccasin Soccer Complex. Florida Southern, as we mentioned, 4-4. Tampa 4-3-1, but the Spartans have an advantage in the league, being 3-1, while the Mocs are 1-2. Staten booms it away. Sent back down the other way by UT. And it'll be a throw here for Haley Thomasy, who's been really busy so far. Mocs trying to get it back with Haley Eckel. And back it comes for Thomasy and knocked away from her. So another throw coming up, far side of the field. Thomasy sends it down. Flicked into the middle, won by UT. Caitlin Lowry trying to contest it, couldn't quite do it. And it comes down that far left side and kicked back up into the center of the park by Erin Cagle of the Mocs. Eckel trying to get on. Jackie Morris trying to stop her over there for UT. And it was play on, and Spartan or the Mocs had it, and we'll keep it. Throw in Florida Southern. Well, John, it's all been on one side so far, and Haley Thomasy's probably been the busiest player on the field.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be fun to watch Caitlin Lowry today. She 2 assists in the game against Saturday, and that's not to be taken lightly. Both of those assists on those first 2 goals were crucial. You could probably attribute them to her speed. It's going to be a fun matchup to watch, see if she can bring some more of that speed here today.
Mocs won it back and then lost it. Now they get it back through Haley Thomasy, and her pocket just got picked. Tampa coming forward. Trying to go to DeSalt's down the right side. She's got a little bit of a look. Takes the shot, and it's wide. But it comes back out to UT, and Jenny Staten covers up the near post and will make the save for Florida Southern.
Well, you saw the danger there. Probably could have been a goal. That one came right out to her. And a nice job by Jenny Staten keeping her composure. That's a hard shot.
37th save this season for Staten, 83rd career save. And here is Caitlin Lowry the other way. Knocked away. She's going to try to get on. She'll let it go, though. Make a throw for Florida Southern. And that'll get Thomasy up again for the Mocs.
Tire her arms out faster than she tire her legs out tonight.
Yeah, I'd say it's a half dozen so far. Quick throw in. Erin Cagle with it. Trying to cross it in. Deflected out. Thomasy will get it back. And now Tampa steals it again. Spartans down the left side. Knocked away that time by Rachel Peck. So it'll be a throw in for UT, far side. Spartans maintaining some level of possession here. Trying to go once again to Desautel's here. Up top also for the Spartans is Elena Barr. She's playing in the middle, but Nice play by Brooke Lowry to get it out of there. Trying to find Sister Caitlin over there. Couldn't do it. Mox will win it this time, and there's Brooke again sending it forward. This time Caitlin knocked it down. One back, though, by UT. Jackie Morris over there. And back it comes for Jenny Staten, who gets it out in a hurry. And a good job by Tatum Albrecht to knock it down, sending it long. Let's see if they can get on the end of that. Nope. Goalkeeper out. Nice play that time by Camel, the goalkeeper. She was well out of her box. Here is Albrecht trying to maintain possession. Tampa doing a nice job trying to get it back. Play on for Desautel's right side. And knocked away. It's Amy Volk on it. Volk sends it into the middle of the park. And Brooke Lowry says, I don't need it. Back the other way, and the Spartans will settle. Send it forward that time from Aaron McCarthy. Got it also to Steigerwalt. Now goes left side over there where Barr trying to get a touch. Nice turn. Looking for an opening. Takes the shot, but it will be wide. And it will be a goal kick coming up. I think that Hostage thought there might be a corner there, John, but no call.
No, good job again by the Mocs. Something they did very well on Saturday. Close down those lanes and force them to take a low percentage shot. That's what happens there.
Now keep an eye on number 10 there for UT. Hostage. She has 3 goals, 4 assists, a Division I transfer. Spartans have a couple of them here. Here comes Caitlin Lowry. Lowry slows it down. She's in the box. Cut it back. Thomasy comes in, and it will be wide. Looked like she tried to get a shot, sort of. And it'll be a goal kick here for Lavisa Camel and UT.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I like that little drop pass there. Could have been a little more beneficial if you had somebody crash into the far post, but good idea nonetheless.
You know, we saw here on Saturday, John, that head coach Paul Lawrence didn't make many subs throughout the first half. In fact, I think he made one. Be interesting to see whether he does that again tonight with the game only 4 or 5 days since that last time. Goal kick. Albrecht tried to get on. It's going to be one instead by Tampa's Jackie Morris, and she gives it right back to Haley Thomasy of the Mocs. UT wins this one back. A lot of exchanges of possession here. I wouldn't want to be keeping the chart, I would say that. Albrecht gives it up here for Cagle. Aaron trying to go forward, but easily won by UT. To Desautel. And Steigerwalt gets the ball forward. Looking for Barr, couldn't do it. That was a good attempt that time by Jackie Morris. Instead, it comes back the other way for Caitlin Lowry. Bursick trying to get into the middle there. Lowry trying to go to the end line with it. She goes down. They're going to say play on, and Tampa's going to win it back. Probably not going to get one of those, I wouldn't think.
No.
Here's Peck. Down the right touchline for Lowry, and a little bit too much. Goal kick coming up here for UT. Well, John, I'd say right now we played, about 9 minutes or so? I'd say the Mocs have had most of the possession so far.
Yeah, so far, it's going to be interesting to see. We've seen a few stretch passes. The longer that you can hold possession, the more minutes you're going to be able to get out of your players. So as long as they can hold on to that ball for a little bit, I think they should be able to keep the endurance through this first half. Yeah,
Spartans with the lone really good scoring opportunity so far. Jenny Staten equal to that task for the Mocs. Trying to get on that far side. And it'll be a throw for Florida Southern. Ball not controlled over there. Thomasy with a quick throw. Trying to come in for Bursick. And one back by UT. Spartans trying to build on that far side. Haley Thomasy said, not on my side, you're not. But the Spartans do a great job of switching the point of attack, going to the other side. Into the middle and down the right touchline. Could be trouble. Desautel's pass is, or the cross rather, is deflected, and it comes right to Jenny Staten. So Staten will move everybody back up. And a good counterattack that time by the Spartans.
Yeah, nice job getting back by Amy Volk, forcing that deflection, and Jenny Staten opportunistically keeps that one from becoming a corner. Steigerwalt with a head on it for the Spartans. Brooke Lowry trying to run it down.
And back to Jenny Staten it will go. Spartans will put a little pressure on, but not much. Staten gets it forward. Rachel Peck almost dispossessed, but Cagle gets it. And Caitlin Lowry rather on that far side. On her left for Burkich. Couldn't get it to her. Spartans win it back with Steigerwalt, now down the left side. No one there. Pass was too far. Looking for Renee Taiwo over there. And Thomasy with about her 8th or 9th throw so far here in the first half. Here is Haley Eckel. Nice little touch pass for Brooke Lowry, and she's going to switch it for Amy Volk. And she heads it forward. Burkich coming back for it. Burkich trying to hold it. Possession. Does a nice job. Gets it back from Rachel Peck. Burkich, a little bit of room. She'll crank it. Inside, knocked away. Eckel had a chance, couldn't quite get it done. To the far side, knocked away, and it should be a Mox throw.
A couple of nice, fancy footwork moves there.
Boy, for a second there, I thought Burkich might crank it from long. Quick throw into the box. Flick down. And it will be a Spartans throw coming up, I believe. Knapp takes the throw. Comes up the side looking for hostage, but it's going to be one back here by the Mox. Here's Brooke Lowry. Got a lot of room, got a chance to spread some people out. Thomasy going to run that down. That's a battle over there against Taiwo. And here is Rachel Peck. That's a great job by Thomasy. Here comes Peck now. Right touch line. Knocked away by UT. Spartans back near midfield. Didn't like it. Sent it back. And not sure who that one was to. Ball remains in play. Brooke Lowry does it. No reason to let it go out. Looking for Caitlin Lowry. Couldn't get it to her. Burkich trying to get a touch forward there. Or rather, Haley Eckel. And here comes UT. Stopped immediately by Erin Cagle. This is Knapp. Right touch line, slide tackle away by Volk. Desitels and Volk wins it. Well, John, we saw her play really well the other night, and she has not dropped off her game at all.
No, really great encore performance here so far. Tough task, too.
Spartans looking for an opening after stealing it from Albrecht, but Tatum's going to get it back thanks to her teammates. She's going to try to go deep down that left side. Caitlin Lowry going to try to run on for the Mox. Battle for it over there, knocked out. I believe it's a Mox throw, and will be. So that should get Amy Volk all the way up to take it.
Not the first stretch pass we've seen. And Caitlin Lowry, who clearly is going to be playing all over the offensive zone today, came all the way back. Another good opportunity produced.
And I would say here, Volk, a little bit of a running start, can probably get it into the box. Burkich and Lowry both in there for the Mox. And you can see tightly marked. There's the throw. Flicked on. Nobody on that far side, but not a good clearance. Erin Cagle gets it down. For Thomasy, trying to keep it in play and just could not do it. So it'll be goal kick coming up here now for Lavisa Campbell and the University of Tampa. No score in our game. We played almost a quarter hour here in half number one. Not much to give either way. Spartans far side again with Jackie Morris over there, losing it. Mox get it back. John, that's one thing we've seen. The Mox have done a great job of disrupting the flow here for UT and making some plays.
Yeah, especially along that right side. They've won basically every battle so far with the exception of one or two. I think that's going to be the key, continuing to dictate the game at their own pace and not let Tampa get into a groove.
Tatum Albrecht with a slide tackle. They're going to say play on against Knapp. Albrecht had it cleared away from her. Now back up near midfield. Hostage trying to get on it on the end of it for UT, but cannot. That was Vizcaína with her. And I have a feeling we're going to see that matchup a lot. Vizcaína wearing 24 against number 10 Hostage here. Down the right side, can Caitlin get on it? trying.
And she did.
And she did. She's going to get a corner. First corner kick of the game going to belong to the Mocs. And Haley Eckel going to come over to take it. And we have a whistle. And a stoppage of play. The Mocs may have to make a sub here. Looks like Albrecht heading over towards the bench. So they're going to have to get her out. I wonder, John, if she's bleeding or something, got touched. It looks like Courtney Chomko coming up quickly here. Oh, maybe she lost a shoe. Did you see that?
I did. He pointed towards her shin shoe area. I'm not sure.
Who knows? Well, here we go. Eckel to tee it up. There it is. In the box. And cleared out. Over near the Spartans bench, where the Mocs will have the throw. Or are they? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Mocs will have it. Thomasy. Burke is trying to send it forward. And the Spartans will win it back. Down the side it comes. Nice move by Desitels. Desitels in now. Staten covering up, makes the play. Desitels took it all the way in, or rather McElhone. McElhone took it in. And a great job that time by Jenny Staten to cover up.
Yeah, how about that? It takes a lot to hold your ground until the very last moment. Optimal time. She makes a big play.
So that's a couple of big plays here for Jenny Staten early on here. Made a nice save earlier. Good job by Peck to hold it and send it back. Now Brooke Lowry will build it up here for the Mocs. Here's Volk. Centering pass on for Cagle. McElhone will get it back. And we'll send it forward. Hostage trying to get on the end and does. Good job by Chomko, though, to get in the way and run it down. So here's Cagle from Vizcaíno and all the way back for Jenny Staten. Square pass for Brooke Lowry. Vizcaíno said, nah, I don't want it. Brooke Lowry trying to come forward right through UT, but the Spartans' second chance got it. Now trouble. Now trouble. Here's Hostage. Lobs and right at Jenny Staten. Boy, John, if she takes another step before she shoots, could have been real trouble.
Yeah, that's three chances, really, inarguably the best three chances of the game that have all just come sort of out of broken plays. Spartans opportunistic. It's given them some golden opportunities.
But Jenny Staten has held her ground. Knapp sends it forward. And McElhone had it cleared away, and the Spartans are going to get a corner out of it. Looks like whatever bothered Tatum Albrecht, she's going to get back in as soon as she can. But a corner kick first here for the Spartans. And coming over to take it will be Stephanie De La Forscott here. She's a goal scorer, 5 goals, 3 assists this season. Into the center shot, blocked by the Mocs, cleared out by Cagle. Good job by Florida Southern. And knocked away, a throw in here for Knapp and UT. Got to keep an eye on De La Fourcade too. She has 5 goals this season for UT. Couple of 2-goal games. Here's McElhone. Knocked away. Comes back to the Mocs. And forward it comes. Down the left touchline. Caitlin Lowry couldn't get there. And an easy play out by Camel. For Knapp now into the middle of the park. Won there by Morris. McElhone again. And a nice slide tackle by Volk. And that'll get Albrecht back in, and Courtney Chomka will come out here for Florida Southern. So whatever it was, John, it's been rectified.
No, yeah, she did not seem to be too pleased with having to exit the game. Plenty of dirt on the socks.
Here's the throw. Tried to get it to Albrecht. And another throw coming up here for the Mocs. Flicked on nicely by Albrecht and cleared out by the Spartans. Mocs will get another throw. Volk to take it. Trying to come down the left touch line. Burkich sends it back. Albrecht had it kicked away from her. Spartans trying to build. Mocs win it back. Great job by Florida Southern. Volk trying to run on, will. And knocked it to where no one was, unfortunately. So now we come back the other way again with the Spartans. And a throw for UT. About halfway home, first half, nothing to give so far, except the Spartans have had some pretty good opportunities, but have not been able to get it past Jenny Staten. Vizcaíno tried to get a touch on it. That's sent back by Barr as the Spartans build from the rear. Here's Morris. Down the left touch line. It's still in play. Now it's going to go out and should be a throw for the visitors.
Great play there. Kick that one off the line. Big difference between a corner and a throw.
A little bit of ping pong there on the far side. And it's going to come right to Jenny Staten. For a second there, John, I thought there might have been a little miscommunication with Brooke Lowry and Staten, but Staten was able to get there. Hits it well. Headed right back out, that time by Steigerwald. And here's Brooke Lowry. Spartans trying to win it back. Here's Eckel. Looking long. You can see the Mocs want to go to Caitlin Lowry whenever possible here. Tampa doing a nice defensive job on her up to now. Spartans again working far side of the field. They seem to like it over there. And a nice run. Mocs did not slow it down, but Florida Southern will win this with Albrecht. Albrecht looking for a run. Caitlin Lowry over there, and it's going to go out. And a throw in coming up here for UT.
Well, both teams starting to establish a little bit of pace here. Tampa's certainly found their game a little bit, a little more offensive possession.
Looks like Desautel's going to take the throw. Looks like Chomko going to come back here now momentarily. Throw in coming up for the Mocs. And she will.
And that's Haley Eckel.
Yep, Haley Eckel coming out, so Courtney Chomko coming in. I'd say a little bit more of an offensive switch here by head coach Paul Lawrence. Chomko not afraid to mix it up and get in there, try to score some goals. She's got 3 this season. Brooke Lowry knocked it back. Peck couldn't hold it. Down the right side for McElhone. And could not control it. Throw in coming up here now for the Mocs. You can see the clock. Throw along the left touch line for Florida Southern. One back by UT. McElhone and Volk, and that's been a good battle so far. Another throw in here for the Spartans and Nap up to take it. Looks like the Mocs will get another sub coming in momentarily.
And that's Megan Criney.
Flicked on, flicked out, goal kick, Florida Southern. So here comes Criney. Let's see who comes out. It's going to be Rachel Peck coming out.
A swap with Burkich, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Burkich will move up a little bit. Move back into midfield. Criney will move up.
Well, Criney and Chomko connected for a goal later on in that game on Saturday. We'll see if they can replicate some of that success here.
Hostage sends it forward for UT. And she's a handful in there. Centering pass for Morris. And Albrecht ran her off it. UT along the left touch line to the end line. Thomasy over there for the Mocs defending. And it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Spartans.
That Spartans offense is starting to gain some steam here. Already a few good opportunities. This game could easily, not have zeros on the board.
So let's see what the Spartans have in mind here. Now you can see they're putting people on both posts there. Sometimes that's a little tip as to what they want to do. It's like McCarthy to take the corner. An in-swinger, and there it is. A pretty good one. Far post, headed up, and knocked down. Staten got hit. So did Hostage. In fact, it looked like Staten took Hostage down in there. But no call, and they'll play on. Well, nope. She was trying to get the ball, John. That's what it looked like.
I agree. No fouls yet today.
Yeah, isn't that something? That's called letting them play. Well, and so far there haven't been many that could be called that. Here's Knapp. A little bit of room into the middle. Nice cut that time by Barr. Morris gives it up. Mocs trying to defend, and Brooke Lowry wins it, gets it back up. Pass towards the middle, headed back out. Spartans applying some heat. Burkich had it momentarily, then knocked away. Taiwo on that far side over the end line. Goal kick coming up for Florida Southern. Well, John, it's good to get it out of there.
Yeah, it's a big difference here between a goal kick and a corner kick, and it's been a while since we've had some offensive possession. Good to see now what Courtney Chomko and Megan Criney are up for. And not before a Tampa sub.
First one of the game for the Spartans, it looks like. Staten's goal kick. Chomko and Morris over there, and there'll be a throw-in coming up here now for UT.
Well, the defense has decided to go long on pretty much every goal kick or otherwise defensive clear. Try to keep that ball, A, out of the attacking zone, and B, out of the midfield.
I believe it was Cameron Johnson who came in here for UT. The red numbers against the black background are not the easiest in the world to see. Looks like Thomasy's out too here for the Mocs now.
Which my guess is Paige Copeland.
Yeah, it would be Paige Copeland coming in. And she's on that far side, and it's going to be, it looks like, a throw here for the Mocs. Check that. It'll be a foul call that time against Copeland. And it will be a free kick here for UT. Starting it up the left side. Chomko trying to get in the way and helps it out. Mocs back the other way. Caitlin Lowry. Down the right side. Copeland trying to get on. 36. Deflected out. Corner kick. Florida Southern.
I'll talk about a quick impact. Great job by Paige Copeland getting down and producing a good offensive opportunity.
So Caitlin Lowry coming over to take it. Right footer. And here we go. Oh, take a short corner. Back to Caitlin. Left side, left leg in. Play on the call. Well, we haven't had a foul, like you said, John. I don't figure we're going to get one in there.
No. And another sub waiting to come in here.
It's a little different game tonight. It looks like head coach Paul Lawrence is going to make some changes here. And I think it's Aaron Cagle coming out, but we'll see. It looks two players moving to come out.
It's Claire Dury coming on.
Yeah,
another fast offensive.
Yeah, Dury is coming on. I think it looks like for Caitlin Lowry. Mocs with a chance. Inside the box and gathered in that time by Camel. So Spartan's going to try to build quicker. And it's headed out that time by Cagle. Looked like Barr just lost her footing out there. So a nap throw coming up here as we hit the quarter-hour mark to go in the first half. DeRay now playing up top with Criney for Florida Southern. Looks like Spartans will have it. And Knapp will take the throw. Deflected. Another throw for UT. Knapp again. And one more time. Make it a fourth. Flicked on and flicked out. Well, we saw Thomasy make a lot of throws early. It looks like Miss Knapp over here is going to make a bunch now. And once again, another throw.
Well, it's all about preventing that corner kick. You can throw it 100 times.
So Knapp again, trying to get it close to the box there, trying to get inside for Barr. McCarthy heads it up. Criney trying to get on the end of it for the Mocs. Flicked it up, heading towards DeRay, but can't get there. And Camel, under some pressure from DeRay, gets it out. Chomko going to get in the way of that one, though, and win it for the Mocs. Like DeRay lost her footing a little bit. And the Spartans back the other way. Down the left touchline. And Copeland's going to watch it go over. And a goal kick coming up here for Jenny Staten and the Mocs.
Definitely a different look when you've got Chomko, DeRay, and Criney. You putting that kind of pressure on. They put the defense on their heels. You don't get a second to rest.
Staten. Flicked up by the Spartans. And McCarthy sends it back down. And a whistle. And I think we have a foul. It's going to go against the Mocs. Probably Copeland will be called. And McCarthy will come over to take it. Long way from goal, though, as you can see. But she could get it to the box. Let's see if that is her intention. And you can see right there. And here it comes. Low liner. Paige Copeland says, not me, you're not getting it past. Criney headed it down, but McCarthy wins it back. Going to try to go for McElhone on that far side, or near side rather. Near side for us. And Knapp will get another throw here for the Spartans.
Good read by Volk. Take away the lane.
Good cross, but no one at the end of it, and an easy play for Jenny Staten. And she'll bang it back up. Little too far. Taiwo's going to sort of guide it back. Mocs will put a little pressure on, though, make her make a play. Pretty close. Yep, they're going to say out. Throw in Mocs.
Well, it's a big opportunity to change the momentum a little bit, see if the Mocs can get some offensive possession.
Coming up on 11 to go, as you see here in the first half. There's the throw. Looking for Chomko. Spartans win it. Oh. And another foul on the Mocs. This one on Albrecht. No arguing on that one, that's for sure. Up it comes for Morris. Morris trying to send it down the side. McElhone trying to get there. And cleared away that time by Brooke Lowry. Well, John, they like to counter quickly, don't they?
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a factor. That's why we're starting to get a lot more subs here in this game. And why not one now?
And Tampa's going to make a sub here.
Yeah, it seems to look so far that it's going to be those stretch passes that's going to cause the first dent in this game. It's easy to get away.
So Knapp to take the throw. And she's got a chance to send it into the box. That's headed out by Brooke Lowry. Cleared back up. Cagle, can she keep it in? She will. Morris far side. Into the middle, could be trouble. Dropped it off and no one there, and that's going to be sent out by Brooke Lowry. Now no one there either. Taiwo's going to send it back. Dure trying to get up there. Here's McCarthy. Hard left down the side for Morris. And a little too far, throw in Mox.
A lot of back and forth.
Yeah, sure is. Almost like a little chess match going on here.
Yeah, you can kind of tell each team is sort of waiting for the opponent to make a mistake to capitalize on. You got to be opportunistic in this kind of game.
Well, both teams have pushed their lines up pretty far. That's when mistakes can happen. Nice flick on a run through for Chomko. Chomko trying to hold it, gets it back. Tampa trying to make a play to get it. Mock's possession here. It's a good job. Dropped back by Albrecht for Cagle, and now for Volk. Sends it forward. No one there, though. Now UT comes with Barr. Center of the park. Making a run there. Steigerwalton. Now Morris far side. Copeland getting on the end. Throw in UT. Desautel to take it. Chomko back to defend it. And Lau, goal, corner kick, Spartans. This time Knapp is going to come over to take it. That'll get McCarthy in, and she's tall, 6 foot even. Transfer out of Lipscomb in Naperville, Illinois. So Quinn Knapp will take this corner. Junior out of Boca Raton. And she takes a short one. Mox were not defending it. That's way high and over the top. John, I'm just not a fan of short corners. Never have been.
Yeah, and the ones that we've seen here at Moccasin Field this year have not been successful at any point, as was that one. Got me off guard, and you take a few more steps, and suddenly it's more like a well-placed free kick.
Yeah,
but in that situation, I agree with you.
Well, I know what they try to do with it. I know they try to catch the defense off guard, but boy, if you don't put it in the box, you can do that on the first kick. You don't have to do it on the second. This could be trouble, though, but Staten's out there to make the play. And she will outlet the throw here to Volk, who tries to build up with 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Volk, cross to the middle, no one there. Mox win it back. Burkich had it now to Albrecht. Here's Chomko trying to go through. It's a good ball. Camel, though, out, reads it well and makes the play. Dure looked like she was trying to get on the end of that, just could not quite get there. Good job, though, by Courtney Chomko. That's the kind of passes you need.
Yeah, I like that chemistry there, starting with Amy Volk, who cleared it in sort of innocently at first. And then it was Albrecht. You can tell the teamwork's there.
Mox win it back. Albrecht. Vizcaíno kept it, and a good job against Barr. Vizcaíno on the right. Looking up top that time again for Dure. That was Burkich dropping it off. Burkich going to get it back, tries to send it through. And once again, Camel out, and she will get there just ahead of Dure. So the Mocs putting a little pressure on here as we approach the 5-minute mark to go here in the first half.
Another great effort. Some pretty passes. Just a couple of feet off, really. And the difference is that one.
Camel's goal kick headed back up. Brooke Lowry got a touch on it. Play on is the call. Into the middle. Good job by Cagle to read it and get it out. And now it's cleared back up by the Mocs. That's a good job by Florida Southern. That had some danger on it. Here's Chomko. A couple of quick touches there by Courtney. Drops off there for Duray, but it comes up for Copeland. Now Duray. Center of the park. Spartans win it back. Here's McElhone. McElhone and Volk. And we have seen that battle before. And how about Amy Volk? Nice play. Just got it out of danger. Just in the nick of time. Here's Knapp. One more time.
At least.
Yeah, that's right. Battle for it. That's still out, and I think it's going to be another throw. They're going to say a throw for the Mocs. Mocs will get the throw as we approach 4 minutes to go, first half. Knapp gets ahead on it, tries to send it forward for the Spartans. And we got a whistle there. And a foul going to be called, and the Mocs will have it.
Well, first free kick of the day. You can imagine they're probably going to try to go long with it again, which is why Staten will take it.
So the Mock goalkeeper will put it in play here. And we'll hit it hard down her left side. Back into the middle. And Brooke Lowry going to try to guide it to Staten. There's McElhone there for UT. Low one this time near midfield. Criney tries to pop it up into the air and gets a head on it. Knapp sends it forward. Lowry could not quite control. Spartans got a little bit of a run going, trying to go to McElhone. McElhone in the box, shot taking him wide. McElhone had a look and just missed it.
Yeah, not her first one today, and she didn't miss by much either. An absolute blazer to the top left corner.
She has 4 goals this season. She's out of Steinbrenner High in Tampa. And Staten will put it in play. Mocs can exhale a little bit on that one. Good counterattack by the Spartans.
And they've done a good job of that today. And as I said, not the first one.
So here is Staten. Flicked on. Criney looking for Duray. Duray's got some wheels. Claire with it. Dropped it back. Maybe a chance. Shot is taken right to the goalkeeper, Camel. Good offensive possession that time by the Mocs.
Yeah, the trio there of Criney, Duray, and then Courtney Chomko have done a great job.
Cagle had her down. Couldn't quite get it to Albrecht. Barr trying to go through and knocked away that time by Cagle. Comes to Chomko, far side. Courtney over there with Jackie Morris. And it'll be a throw-in coming up here for the Mocs. 80 seconds to go, first half. Again, the clock is official. Flicked on. Criney wants to get there, can't do it. Mocs trying to get some late pressure here as we approach 1 minute to go here in the first half.
1 minute warning.
So 1 minute first half here at the Moccasin Soccer Complex. Brooke Lowry will watch it go. And Paige Copeland will get a throw. Duray tried to get on the end of it, couldn't quite get there. But Chomko gets the touchdown here. Double team on that far side. And all the way back to Staten. Staten's going to boom it. Not much time left, as you can see. And there's Brooke Lowry looking for Criney. Couldn't get there.
9, 8,
Burkich
7,
with a header down.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there is the halftime gun. We have come to the end of the first 45 here tonight at the Moccasin Soccer Complex. There is our halftime score between the Mocs and the University of Tampa Spartans. Well, John Kristovich, I thought that the Mocs did pretty well in the first half, but we've got to give credit where credit is due. If you want to talk about scoring opportunities, I'd say the Spartans had their share of them.
Yeah, and that certainly was the story. A back and forth game, and we'll get the possession stats here in just a minute, but it seemed like the Mocs had the zone a while, but really best 3-4 opportunities all came from the Spartans, and a good job by the Mocs. That last line of defense has done well so far. Yeah, but it's really only a matter of time if they continue to play at this rate before the Spartans are able to bang one home.
Yeah, of course. And again, Jenny Staten had a really good first half in goal for the Mocs. And John, I guess the thing that is most impressive is that she is able to read the game really well.
Yeah, and I think she makes it look a lot easier than it is. Even some of those, lesser shots, if you will, the ones that roll in, she knows, when to play, when to move, and where to stand in the box, and it goes a long way as we've seen so far.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take our halftime break. When we come back, we will get you those first half stats, and then we will have second half action for you. We're going to step aside for around 10 minutes here. There is our halftime score. Don't go away. We are back with second half action in around 10 minutes.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Welcome back to the Moccasin Soccer Complex. Second half pretty close to getting underway here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first half statistics in the game. And right now, the stats, as you can see right there, 7 shots for Tampa, 4 for the Mocs. Possession almost equal. Corners, 1 more for the Spartans. And only 3 fouls in the game, John. Again, it's a hard-fought game, but there really haven't been a lot of what I would call bad fouls in this game. In fact, I don't know that there really have been any.
Yeah, I wouldn't by any means call it a non-physical game to this point, but they're certainly letting them play, and I think that's important to do, especially in a rivalry game like this. It's going to get a little dicey at times, but so far I think the referees have done a good job of keeping this game flowing.
Well, good news coming over from the University of Tampa tonight. The Mocs men facing the nationally ranked Spartans have taken a 1-0 lead into the locker room at the half. Goal by James Meehan, Mocs' leading scorer, and boy, that's a good sign, John. If they can just somehow hold on against the Spartans, what a springboard to the rest of the season that would be.
Right. Well, we talked about it earlier. I mean, they've been losing these games by 1 goal or tying, giving up a game-tying goal in the last 5 minutes, losing in overtime, that sort of thing. It's just face some bad luck, and you can't have bad luck when you're playing against top-ranked teams. So that would be huge. We'll see how that one turns out.
Well, getting back to this one now, as we have about 90 seconds before we're supposed to get the second half underway. I thought that in the final maybe 15 minutes, the subs, especially Claire DeRay and Courtney Chomko, gave the Mocs a little bit of oomph out there, and I'm wondering if head coach Paul Lawrence will leave them in to start the second half or go back to his starters. What do you think?
Well, to put it lightly, it's the oomph is exactly what I saw in them. Those players are they're young, they've got a ton of energy, and that really shows, especially when that ball gets brought back to the goalkeeper. She has no time to do anything but boot that ball away. And in a game like this, when it looks like a mistake might lead to the game winner, I say keep the pressure at them. Those players like to go ahead and press up as much as they can, try and force the defense to make an error. I wouldn't be disappointed to see them come out there and start the second half. Well,
the Mocs' 2 shots on goal were both by Courtney Chomko, who played a total of 25 minutes. So you can see that those shots were taken in the second half of the first half, and that's when the Mocs seemed to get most of their offensive juice going. Well, we're almost ready to go here in the second half. I want to remind you that we will be back on the air on Saturday night. We'll have a men's soccer match for you here at the Moccasin Soccer Complex. The opponent will be the Florida Tech Panthers, and that means that the Mocs women will be heading over to Melbourne to play the Panthers in that one. So Sunshine State Conference action continues on. I know a week from tonight, the Mocs are scheduled to play Flagler College, which is number 17 in the country on the women's side. That game here at Moccasin Soccer Field. John, both the men and women have one more non-conference game this season, and for the Mocs women, it's going to be Flagler, and that's a pretty tough chore.
Yeah, it's always tough to get. Sometimes those non-conference games can help you out with a little bit of tune-up right in the middle of the season, but boy, Flagler is always going to be a tough one. As you said, they're nationally ranked. The Panthers, by the way, who the Mocs will see on Saturday in Melbourne, are also nationally ranked, 20th ranked nationally. So it's schedule never really does get any easier.
No, that's for sure. Well, the men's lone non-conference game is going to be a road game up in Alabama against Spring Hill College. So that's where that stands, at least as of now. Well, we're ready to go. You can see both teams are slowly making their way back out onto the field here. Mocs will go left to right here in the final 45. And again, in college soccer, if you are tied at the end of 90 minutes of regulation play, you play 2 10-minute sudden death overtime periods, and winner take all. A golden goal will win it. Well, it looks like Caitlin Lowry is back out to start the second half. So I'm thinking that it looks to me, John, like maybe the starters are back here for the Mocs.
Yeah, it looks to be exactly the same, which isn't too surprising. They did play pretty well, obviously to a 0-0 score there in the first half, but we saw a very nice opening to the second half last week. We'll see if they can get an early one here as well.
So here we go, and the Mocs trying to come down to Burkich, and she could not get it. And so it's going to be a throw coming up here for UT. Two teams obviously switch sides here, second half. And there for the Spartans is Desitels, sending it forward and trying to get it to Hostage there. Hostage, again, she's the leading scorer for this team. And there's a pretty good cross in. And it's deflected back out by the Mocs. There's a shot taken and a little high and wide. Boy, all of a sudden, John, Spartans are coming out firing.
Well, we knew it was going to be another tough ask of this Moccasins team with Catherine Hostage, a D1 transfer from Syracuse. Well, she showed why she's one of the best goal scorers in the country right now. That was an absolutely amazing streak down the left field line, and it produced a great opportunity.
Yeah, she has 3 goals, 4 assists. I said she was the leading scorer. That's not correct. Stephanie Della Forcade, she's the leading scorer with 5 goals, 3 assists, 13 points. Taiwo sends it forward for UT. Spartans trying to build. Runs through, and you can see Tampa putting some pressure on. Back to Staten, who's got to kick it back up the field. Trying to get it to Albrecht, and we got a foul called here, and it's going to go against the Spartans. And down hard is Desautel for UT. Junior out of Braden River High School down in the Sarasota area. And looks like she's up. And the fans give her a nice hand. Good crowd on hand here tonight. Kind of expected it would be on this beautiful evening here. So Knapp is on it. And you can get a good look there. She can definitely get it to the box. Here we go. Inside, one hop. Staten's got to knock it over the top. Whoa, that was close. Great save by Jenny Staten, and a corner kick coming up for the Spartans.
Yeah, deceptive play there, and it's, as with most sports, you never know once that ball hits the grass where it's going to go. Very quick instincts to salvage a corner out of the deal.
So it looks like Knapp's going to come over to take the corner. She's been playing a left back, but it looks like she has that good right foot that she wants to put into action here. Into the heart. Staten punches it out. Spartans trying to keep the pressure on. Deflected out. Another corner kick coming up. Brooke Lowry knocked it out. So they'll have to come to the other side. And I suspect Knapp will come over to take it again. We'll see.
Well, it's been Jenny Staten who's had to face this, first round of pressure coming out of the half. A couple really nice saves. That one a beautiful punch out.
So the corner kick coming up here.
It's number 8.
There it comes. A little farther out this time. Headed down, but right to Staten. My goodness. Ball looked like it had eyes, and Staten found it right near that near post.
She's done a great job of just being able to keep track of what's going on in the box. Good vision, as you talked about during the halftime break.
Knocked away. That's won by McElhone over there, and now the Spartans build back the other way with Knapp. Looks like Knapp still playing on that right side. Tees it up into the box. Staten coming over and easily makes the play. McElhone up there for the Spartans, but no threat that time. And Jenny's just going to hold on to it and send everybody back up the field. Looking for Caitlin Lowry, and Caitlin going to try to get into the mix there. Almost did. Mox won it there. Rachel Peck won it. Here is Albrecht. Trying to send it through for Caitlin Lowry. Taiwo with her, and what's the call? It should be a goal kick here for UT.
Well, it was Tatum Albrecht with a couple of another really nice fancy footwork moves. It reminds me of the way the Mocs responded earlier this Saturday against Lynn. We saw a couple rushes from them. Mocs able to withstand the pressure and now produce some opportunities of their own.
So Camel's goal kick is a short one. It's going to be won by Burkich. Knocked out there by Desautel. The throw in for the Mocs, and here is Thomasy to take it. Cleared back up. Cagle trying to run on. Stays in, now goes out. Let's see who gets the throw. Mocs will have it. And Thomasy to take it. Thomasy's throw, one back by UT, and another throw. And let's see, one more time for Haley Thomasy.
It's got to be double digits on the day.
Throw coming. Spartans looking for a handball, didn't get the call. Thomasy keeps it in play and forces another throw. That one goes out off of Desitels. Trying to get it into Caitlin Lowry, and her arms will get tired here, John. Here is Burkich. Burkich with a look. Dropped it off. Maybe a chance for Rachel Peck. Shot taken just wide. Rachel Peck just missed. Goal kick UT.
Well, what I liked about that was the ability to find the open player, and then Rachel Peck corrals that ball, takes the extra step, and a good shot just wide.
So Camel puts it back in play. Both teams with some action here. First 6 minutes of the second half. Knocked down by Tatum Albrecht. She's going to run on. Can she get there? Nope, it's going to go out off her. And that's a nice play by McCarthy. Spartans get a throw. Desitels takes it. Mocs win it back. Brooke Lowry. Back to Staten. Hostage coming up. Staten waiting and bangs it up. Mocs try to win it near midfield. Could not quite get onto it there. Haley Eckel. And the ball on the far side for UT. And that's called going away and ball behind you. That one did not look good if you're a Spartan fan. Long throw for Caitlin Lowry. Taiwo staying with her. That's been a pretty good battle, too. Nice cut through the middle. And a nice deflection back the other way. And that's flicked on. That could be some problems here. Spartans trying to hold on. To the end line. Inside, ball loose. Shot taken and just high and wide. Wow. How about that for a chance?
Well, I don't think she realized how much time she had. And
yeah.
Another player, if she let that one go through, a surefire opportunity.
It looked like McElhone on the end of it. Some of the Mocs can exhale a little bit. Staten will put it in play. John, the way this thing has started out second half, I would be surprised if we're sitting here scoreless at the end.
Yeah, both teams, a couple of grade A opportunities coming out of the half.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were checking on that far side. Referee Mark Sara was over there.
And it looks like they're resetting the scoreboard.
Okay. Yep, 38 minutes even remaining in the game. Or I should say in regulation. Headed down by the Spartans. Spartans are aggressive, no doubt. There's Hostage. Pass is won back by the Mocs. Volk gets a leg on it. Knapp will watch it go, and it will be a throw-in front of the Mocs bench. Flicked on. Cleared out. Boy, Cagle goes down hard. That should be, well, they're going to say play on. Now they're going to call the foul. I thought so. Sure looked like it.
Looks like Staten will come all the way up to take this one. We've seen this a couple times this year.
Yeah, and boy, she can get it pretty far down. If that is her desire, and I think it is. Yeah, she's motioning Brooke Lowry to get up closer. Hits it pretty deep, flicked up. Hopped down, cleared out by UT. Mocs should get a throw on the far side. Volk to take it. Trying to come in for Caitlin Lowry, but Albrecht gets it back. Here's Caitlin Lowry. Wants to get it on her right, lobs it in. Thomasy trying to get there. And it looks like it will go out, and it will be a goal kick for UT.
Yeah, I thought for a second there maybe the goalie touched it. She goes hands up, and the ref believes her.
So Camel will put in play. Not a long one again. Headed down by Albrecht. And a misplay there by McCarthy. Throw in Mocs. Thomasy up to take it. See if the Mocs can take advantage of this. Nice cut by Burkich. Burkich trying to go to the end line. Gets it through into the box. Cleared back out to Brooke Lowry. Rachel Peck trying to get on the end. Couldn't quite do it. But Vizcaíno sends it forward. And a great job by McCarthy to read that for UT. Spartans back the other way. Hustling down there was Steigerwalt. That could be trouble. Trying to defend. Shot just past McElhone. Just past McElhone. Goal kick, Mocs.
That could be a game saver from Haley Thomas, who got all the way back to poke that one away. You see just how quickly the field can change.
Yeah, that's for sure. So Staten will put it in play. Well, I'd say that she has been busy tonight, John. Headed down, throw in coming up here for the Mocs.
As has Haley Thomasy.
Desitels knocked it out. Thomasy's throw. Albrecht trying to get on, or rather Eckel, and she does. Down the right side. Trying to get it to Albrecht. McCarthy going to try to guide it over, and looks like she will do just that. Goal kick, Camel and the Spartans. About 11 minutes in, second half, still no goals, but there have been some chances here. Brooke Lowry trying to get on the end with hostage. Now they're going to call a foul. Obstruction and a free kick here for the Spartans, who look like they want to go in a hurry. And Rachel Peck says, nah, don't think so.
Yeah, you think she's a veteran?
Yeah. So the Spartans will get a chance to set it up. Knapp is on it. McCarthy as well. McCarthy will take it. Sends it in to the box. On the ground, flicked back out. Shot taken and too high, and a goal kick for the Mocs. Well, John, I think they probably could have done a little better with that one.
Yeah, got actually a little bit of opportunity after that. I thought it was curious that they chose to keep it on the ground, but eventually getting out of the top of the box, just really no shot or chance opportunity after that.
So here is Staten now getting ready to put it back in play. To her left, Barr wins it for UT. Spartans have won a few of those. Here's Desitels. One back by the Mocs. That's Thomasy taking it away from McElhone. To the middle for Eckel. Knocked away from her nicely by Steigerwalt. And the Spartans get it back. And a foul going to be called on the Mocs. Well, the fouls are starting to add up. That's on Cagle. And Steigerwalt up. You're not feeling real good. I'll tee it up again. This is Knapp. Towards the box. Over everyone. Goal kick Mocs. They'll take it. So Staten over to pick it up and getting ready to send it back up. Well, John, not much to give right now. Both teams kind of playing end-to-end here. Not a lot of possession.
Yeah, it's mostly just flipping the field between the goalkeepers and that last line of defense, and that was probably going to be what Jenny Staten tries to do here. See if they can find Caitlin Lowry again like they did earlier in the half.
Well, the battle against Taiwo has been a good one. Tampa wins it. Desitels down the side. Knocked away, but the Spartans maintain, or I thought they maintained, but did not. Throw in, it was McElhone that they tried to get it to.
That battle between her and Thomasy has been a good one to watch as well.
Yes, it has. Looks like both McElhone and Desitels have moved over to this side.
Yeah, notice that too. McElhone played the other side earlier, but she's been close to us the whole time.
Throw in Spartans. Looking for Hostage, knocked away and sent back up. Tampa with it. Pass by Barr. Could be trouble. To the end line, giving it up. Corner kick UT. So Knapp will come over to take it. Spartans have had a few of these.
Yeah, Volk did a decent job there closing the lane, but unfortunately she gave up the corner kick. Better than letting it come into the box.
Knapp hits it in. Perfect. Flicked out. Very nice. Here's McCarthy. Shot taken. Saved by Staten. She juggled it, but she held on.
And not often that happens for Jenny Staten, and you saw the offense came right in trying to steal one.
So she'll put it in play. Big hop. McCarthy with a head on it. Flicked back up by Steigerwald. Mox run on. Here's Lowry. Can she turn and get the shot? Taiwo with her. Not going to let her do it, but she does get it back in. Chance maybe. Here's Thomasy trying to get on. And the Spartans win it and get it back out of trouble. Good effort by the Mocs. Good defending by UT.
Yeah, you really tip your cap to both teams there.
All the way back to Staten. And she just got it away. Steigerwald sends it back up. Hostage. 2 down. Play on is the call. Mox with it. Vizcaíno with it. Elizabeth looking up. Here's Albrecht. Tatum. For Lowry. Trying to turn. Taiwo.
That's going to be a penalty kick.
Let's see. Are they going to call it? I think they will. Taiwo takes her down, and the Mocs are going to get a PK. Clock will be stopped. So a chance for Florida Southern. And that usually means Lowry. And she will come over to take it. It's Lowry against Camel for the lead. Watch with us. Go! Florida Southern on top.
Well, they got that opportunity after another long stretch pass. Just an odd man rush for Florida Southern. And Kaylin Lowry is going to convert those every chance she gets.
Her team leading 6th goal of the season, her 8th career goal here at Florida Southern, and the Mocs take the lead. So the Mocs go up by 1. And now UT will have to really attack. Of course, the Spartans have been doing that anyway. And the quick restart for the University of Tampa. Desitels gives it up for Barr, and back now for McCarthy and for Knapp on the far side. Down the side comes the Spartans. A little bit too much room. Tampa trying to get it equal. There's shot taken and a save by Jenny Staten.
Nice response by the Spartans. That could have easily been the equalizer.
So Staten will put it back in play. A little bit of high hop. Haley Eckel couldn't get it. Far side, Mocs with it, or Spartans with it, rather. Back for McCarthy. Boy, Burkich coming, putting some pressure down. McCarthy had to hit it far. Cleared away over there and sent back out by Volk. Vizcaíno and then Volk. Throw in Tampa. Sent into the box again. No one there except Jenny Staten. And she'll pick it up. Elena Barr coming over to make sure she does.
Well, with 27 minutes left now, it's all about holding on to that 1-goal lead. We saw them do it for a good portion of the first half on Saturday.
Long one by Staten. Taiwo knocked it down. Can't control. Here's Albrecht. Tatum looking left side. Lowry. Goalkeeper goes out. Lowry, the shot taken. Another goal! Another goal! Caitlin Lowry! And the Mocs go up by 2.
Well, how about that? Opportunistic and capitalizing on the mistake. And Caitlin Lowry, the speed again. How about that?
Second goal in a couple of minutes for Caitlin Lowry. And just like that, the Mocs go up by a pair.
Well, the easiest way to hold on to a lead is to add to it.
Number 21, Erin Hagel.
So now the Spartans are really going to have to come after it. And there's still time remaining. A penalty kick and then a mistake. And boy, John, I thought maybe we were going to see a second penalty kick there. But they let it go. Referee Mark Sarra let it go. And then a terrible mistake by the Spartans back line. And that allowed Lowry to get open.
And you can tell this team is fired up now.
Volk to take the throw. Headed back out. Center of the park. Nice cut by UT. Desitels. Mocs get it back. This is Albrecht. Looking for Aaron Cagle. A little too much juice on it. Throw in Spartans. Desitels over to take it. 2 goals by Caitlin Lowry in the span of a couple of minutes. One a penalty kick and one a left footer from about 12 yards away. One hop. Oh, Cagle's going to be called for a foul. And she didn't buy that one. Barr went down. Free kick for the Spartans, and McCarthy's going to take it to Taiwo. To Knapp. And building up the right side. Knocked away. Here come the Mocs now with Eckel. Eckel's pass deflected, boy, trying to get it to Lowry on that right to left diagonal run. Instead, it comes back to the Spartans through Steigerwald. Pass across the end line. What do we have? Goal kick coming up. Good job by the Mocs to prevent the corner. Well, John, I would think this is no time to take your foot off the gas, but having said that, you certainly don't want to make a silly mistake.
Yeah, no kidding. I think Jenny Staten's going to try to keep this one in the offensive zone as often as she can with just over 24 minutes to play, but how about that response?
Peck ran onto it, couldn't get it to Eckel. Run down by Knapp. Sent back up by Volk. Eckel with a nice recovery there. Here is Burkich. Burkich trying to go through. Here comes Lowry again. And this time a little too far, and Camel out to make the play. Not a very kick. And, John, I've noticed that she is not taking long goal kicks.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, she hadn't taken them for a while here. Maybe there's something wrong. Down the far side, Vizcaíno going to try to guide it. She'll get it back to Jenny Staten. Boy, nice job by Vizcaíno.
Staten with a quick restart there.
Back the other way. Come the Mocs. Here's Rachel Peck. Kicked away from her, but Mocs back it up with Amy Volk. Taken away from her. Spartans back the other way. Volk goes down hard looking for a foul. No call, and back it comes. Here's Peck. Left footer down for Lowry. Lowry and Taiwo. Taiwo clears it out. Mocs should get a throw.
Subs.
It looks like the Spartans will get a couple in. Looks like Courtney Chomko coming back for the Mocs. I think Peck coming out.
It'll be Eckel.
No, it's Eckel. Okay. Yes, it is Eckel. So Eckel out and Chomko in. Spartans to have the throw. I think Dubuck in now for UT. We'll try to pick those up for you. Another throw for the Spartans. Or check that for the Mocs. For Lowry. Corner kick, Florida Southern.
All the momentum is here for the Mocs now. That was a careless play in the box to go ahead and give up that corner.
So Caitlin Lowry to take it. Burkich coming out to show a short corner. Now Chomko does it. Burkich gets it. Lobs it towards the box. McCarthy gets a head on it for UT. Comes back for the Mocs. Could be a handball and will be. Free kick coming up for the Mocs. Handball going to be called on Michelle Kanaski. She's the one who just came in.
Well, they do the short corner. It doesn't produce anything right inside the box, but here's a chance to really put the game on ice.
So it looks like bar and hostage, a two-person wall here. And Mark Sorrow, our referee, going to march it back. Still looks a little close. So we'll call it about 26 away. Albrecht lobs it up. Knocked down, cleared out. Goalkeeper Camel could not hold on. Vizcaíno trying to hold people off. Cagle dropped it off. Boy, she goes down hard again. Another throw coming up here for UT. Well, it is getting physical, John.
Oh, yeah, Spartans starting to show a couple signs of desperation here, and that'll earn the Mocs a throw-in, which they'll take their time with.
Volk back to get it. Center of the park. McCarthy trying to find Morris. Morris sends it long. Too long. Throw in for Florida Southern. Boy, it would have been nice if it had been a goal kick.
Spartans will say they did this on purpose.
So Volk all the way down to take it. And, of course, the Spartans are coming back. Now, you know that they're going to try to defend this. She just got to get the ball up as far as she can. And another throw coming up.
Fans, last call for concessions. Head on down to concession stand before it closes.
Out. Let's see what they're going to call. Corner kick. Corner kick for the Spartans.
Well, you got to admire. They played that very well. Throwing all the way on in. You apply the pressure.
Let's see what they want to do. For a second there, I thought they were going short, but I don't think so.
Yeah, Lowry's starting to defend that now. Caitlin, that is.
Teeing it up. Flicked on. Tried a near post flick. Shot taken and blocked. Trying to go to the end line. Crossed in. Treble. Staten punched it out and then cleared away.
Right into the back of a Tampa forward. She was not happy about that at all.
Quick throw to the end line. Spartans trying to keep it in play here. Desitels couldn't quite do it. And knocked out by the Mocs. Should be a throw for UT and is. So Desitels quickly back up to take it. And cleared away again.
Florida Southern has done a nice job of keeping everything to the outside so far. Nothing really going on in the box.
And boy, it seems like, too, they really double-team the ball as much as they can. Nice touch there. Mocs had it. Inside, could be trouble. And a goal for UT. A goal for UT. And just like that, The Mocs lead is cut in half. It looked like Kanaski got it, but we'll check and see to be sure. And just like that, under 18 to go, Mock lead is cut in half.
Well, the cross into the box looked like everybody just kind of watched that one. And, not too hard of a kick. Looked like it deflected out in front and floated right over the head.
Michelle Kanaski gets the goal, her first goal of the season. Junior out of Oakleaf High School in Orange Park. So here we go. It's a different game now. Albrecht for Caitlin Lowry. Lowry couldn't quite get it. That is Jalissa Richardson, who came in for the Spartans during that last substitution timeout. Here is Hostage, guarded that time by Thomasy. Albrecht's pass for Lowry deflected out by Desitels. Throw in Mox. Time is on Florida Southern's side, but Mox cannot take their foot off the gas here. They're going to stop the clock, and now I think we're going to see some of that too. Referee Mark Sorrow is going to try to give both teams as much opportunity as possible here. Thomasy with a throw. Headed back down. Burkich. Could have been a handball. Goes out. Should be a corner if nothing else.
Begs the question, what body part did that go off of?
Sure looked like a handball. But Caitlin Lowry will come over to take the corner.
They are definitely taking their time now.
Here it comes. Up into the air. Knapp on the end, heads it out for UT. Mock's trying to run it down. Far side over there, touchdown by Cagle. Throw in UT. Well, John, they're going to come hard here.
Yeah, they've got to try to keep up that momentum. The Spartans do. They responded to the adversity well. You're down 2-0 in a hurry. Very different game, and they played it like it was a different game.
Flick back up by UT, headed down by the Mocs. Good hold there by Rachel Peck. Here is Lowry for Albrecht. Lowry couldn't get back to it. Tampa back the other way. Here come the Spartans, pass by Barr. Little bit of room. Trouble. Staten's cut, goal. Goal, UT, and just like that, we're even at 2.
Yeah, miscommunication on the defense. They chose to double the ball, and it left the forward wide open.
Wow. Boy, That's a quick turnaround. And the Mocs need to regroup.
Yeah, that's what they'll do here with Jenny Staten.
So Barr got the goal, and boy, she was pretty much wide open. You can see right there.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to just, close the gap, get in the way of the ball, and then both defenders left the man wide open.
So, new game. Quarter hour to go. Down the far side, no one there. And an easy and early goal kick here for UT.
You mentioned earlier this season, a 2-goal lead in soccer is never a safe one.
Well, that's right. It's the scariest lead in the sport. Taiwo sends it down the side. Mock's trying to win it back with Chomko and Will. Into the center of the park. Trying to come to Vizcaíno. Brooke Lowry tries to come to Thomasy. Thomasy being swarmed back there by Jalissa Richardson. And she'll force the throw. Good job that time by Thomasy. Freshman getting ready to put it in play and does. Albrecht trying to get on, couldn't quite do it, but Burkich does. Burkich, nice cut back to the middle. Still trying to hold on, finds Albrecht. Albrecht knocked away down to the side. Here's Caitlin Lowry. Lowry Flicked it up. Trying to draw the corner. Still in play. Spartans clear it out. Down for Richardson. Richardson down the touch. That could be quick. Into the middle. That's trouble. Wide open. Shot. Goal. UT. Wow. And the clock is stopped. Holy cow. Well, you can see it here. The pass wide open.
Goal, Tampa number 10, Catherine Hostage.
So Hostage with the goal, her 4th of the season. And just like that, the wheels have come off here for Florida Southern.
Well, I think in the first half, the Spartans had some opportunities, didn't capitalize. They have not missed here since the Mocs took that 2-goal lead.
Well, I think we said it wasn't going to be scoreless, but I didn't expect 5 goals.
No.
Back for Camel now.
And there's a long way to go at this rate.
13 and a half minutes. Now here's Knapp. Just wide open goals here. 2 of them just wide open, and there's a good move by the Spartans. Trying to get it back into the middle. Burkitt's going to win it. Mocs need to press forward now, try to get this equalizer. Here's Chomko. Courtney gives it up, and it's going to be won back by UT. Good job that time by Steigerwald. Chomko going to try to get there and can't. Steigerwald again. Mocs win it over there with Volk, who tries to send it forward, and it's going to be a throw for UT. So I think looks like Criney may be coming back here for the Mocs.
25 for Southern is going in for 21.
So it sounds like the Mocs will try to get some offense going because she'll come in for Aaron Cagle. Have that third forward in there. Flicked down the far side that time by the Spartans. That was by Jackie Morris. Spartans running onto it. Boy, Mocs just not getting back. All of a sudden, it's just opened up. Cleared out that time. John, it's just surprising to me because we haven't seen this happen this year. They've been really airtight in the back.
Yeah, completely. It's really a shocker what we've seen so far and how much this game has changed in a matter of 10 minutes or so.
Mocs got away with a shirt tug. Well, no, they didn't. Free kick, Spartans.
And it's the quality of goals, too. You're right. The defense has been playing phenomenally all season long in front of Jenny Staten. And
clock is stopped. And it looks like a Spartan down on the far side of the field. Mocs will make 3 subs at the next available opportunity. I think looks like Criney's coming in. And, again, that should be for Cagle, and is. So it'll be Criney and Lowry up top. Burkich will drop back again.
14 in for 12 on Tampa. And 25 went in for 21 for Florida Southern.
So I think we're getting ready to go. There's the whistle, and we are. Free kick, Spartans. Towards the box. And Jenny Staten runs over to get it. The long one. Caitlin Lowry trying to get on the end, but it comes to Albrecht. Tatum drops it off for Burkich. Burkich trying to send it forward. It's won by Taiwo, sends it back up. Mocs up near midfield defensively. Vizcaíno. Dummy that time by Albrecht. Spartans were ready for it. McCarthy made a nice play. Here comes Peck. Rachel. Dropped it off. Pass blocked. You're going to get it back. Rachel again had it blocked and cleared out. Looked like Knapp doing it over there. So now the Mocs will get their other 2 subs. Let's see who's coming in. Looks like Duray coming in. Thomasy coming out and Copeland coming in. So the Mocs have their forwards in.
And that's actually Frankie Benson, not
So-
Claire DeRee.
So Benson in. Here's Peck trying to get it, can't do it, but it comes to Lowry. Taiwo kicks it away. Spartans back the other way. This is a great counterattack opportunity for Tampa. All the way down they come. Barr gives it up, and Staten will be out there just in time.
Well, the Spartans have had their way picking apart the Mocs defense the last 15 minutes or so, and they did again there. Lucky that one was just mishit.
Mocs trying to run on here, and this is Paige Copeland. She's got fresh legs here, so that should put her in good shape. Dropped it off now. Criney to the end line. Sends it into the box. Shot taken over the top. Over the top. Boy, a chance to tie it up right there.
Great cross by Megan Criney.
Sure was. Albrecht just couldn't point the toe down. Or check that, Burkich. Burkich couldn't point the toe down. Looks like Vizcaíno coming out. Mocs will get Zoe Perez in. Got a Spartan player down. Now we got two of them down. Coming forward is Albrecht, and McCarthy stands her up and takes it away. Both players are back up. And down the left side it comes for UT for Della Forcott. Staten got to read it. Get out. Could be trouble. And it's going to be cleared out. Did they point? Let's see. Hold on. Penalty kick, I think. Let's see. No, maybe not. Well, I thought for a second they already caught. I think what they call was an offside. That's what they did. They called offside.
Yeah, a little stumble there from the Spartans. That's what that was.
So Staten will put it in play. Clock a factor, as you can see. Flicked up by Morris for UT. McCarthy trying to hit it up to our booth. Mocs will get a throw. Take it in a hurry. Taken that time by Criney. Copeland gives it up. Peck. Chomko. Trying to go through to Lowry. McCarthy said no way. Trying again, Lowry. Cleared back out by Knapp. Here's Barr. Down the side. One back by the Mocs. Could be a foul and will be. Free kick coming up. Staten coming all the way up to take it. She can definitely put it in the box. Here we go. That's a long one. Flicked on. What's the call? Goal kick, UT.
Well, no shortage of opportunities here. This one, even with under 7 to play now, far from over. A couple quality chances.
So Camel puts it back in play here for the Spartans. And again, she has not hit very long kicks. It's going to go out. Throw in UT. Does it tell us with the throw? Hostage. 2 players down. And it has gotten a little physical. Here's Knapp. Chomko with her. Knapp trying to send it forward. Cleared back out by Rachel Peck. Back to help out. And it comes to Lowry. There's Taiwo. And she'll keep it in play. Or no, she will not. Throw in Mocs. Trying to get it into Peck. Caitlin Lowry back for Staten. Staten almost like playing as the defender here, as she should. Flicked up by Criney. Mock's got to get back. I mean, Staten was way off her line, and UT saw it, tried to take a shot.
And it'll be a corner.
Yeah, it will be a corner here for the Spartans. Approaching 5 minutes to go. You can see the Spartans in no hurry.
Remarkable how quickly this game turned around.
Boy, it sure was. So the corner kick coming up as we will hit the 5-minute mark. Inside, cleared out again. Another corner for the Spartans.
And they'll be able to kill another 20 or so seconds here.
At least. Here it comes, far post this time. Headed straight on and out. Goal kick, and now the Mocs look like they're going to get another sub here. Criney's coming out.
That's Rebecca Mejia.
Yep, Rebecca Mejia coming in. And again, she should have fresh legs, so let's see what she can do here. 4.5 to go. That was Knapp on the end. Lowry, watch the bouncing ball. Lowry coming in. She's going to run it in. Lowry to the end line. Cross to the box. Shot taken. A save, it looked like, by Camel. And sent back up. And this could be trouble. De La Fourcade sends it up. Good job that time by the Mocs to get back and read it. That was Brooke Lowry. Perez heads it back out. Throw in Mocs.
Looks like they'll call it a free kick.
Oh, they are. Okay. They'll take it. Better than the throw. Staten to put it in play. Can the Mocs run on? They can with Paige Copeland. Copeland into the middle. Shot taken wide. Albrecht tried to get the shot off and could not. Clock is stopped.
Substitution under 5 minutes.
And it looked like Albrecht coming up limping a little bit. Spartans make a sub. So they're going to start to defend a little bit here, no doubt about that. Camel in play. Headed on by Peck. Lowry trying to get through, and knocked away. Lowry, can she run it down, keep it in, and she will get there. Towards the center, headed up by the Spartans, and out. Paige Copeland kept it in play. This is Barr. Desitels. One back by the Mocs. Sent back by UT. Well, sooner or later here, the Spartans just need to hold on to the ball if they want to try to win this thing.
They might try that here.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to go to the end line. Up, going to carry it into the box. Sent through. And I think they may have called an offside here.
Jenny Staten needs the ball.
Coming up on 2 minutes to go. And they're going to stop the clock again. Good job by the referee to give everyone the most optimal chance here. Spartans making a sub. Barr coming out, it looks like. Looks like Schrader in. The goal kick. Peck finds Copeland somehow. Paige Copeland down the side. Into the box. Far post. Burkich. Handball. Free kick.
Just outside the box.
Free kick, Florida Southern. Boy, this is a tough angle. Clock will obviously continue to run. Well, he should stop the clock here. He's marching it off and can make the wall, line it up back.
Well, this could be it.
Boy, this is a tough angle. Looks like Albrecht's going to be on it. Is she just going to take it? May have to do it. Here we go. Takes it, blocked, corner Florida Southern. Mocs need to get over and take it in a hurry.
That's Benson.
Yep.
1 minute warning.
Frankie Benson drops it off. Caitlin Lowry going to take it.
Jenny Staten's coming in.
Yep, Staten's coming all the way up. Lowry hits it. Headed out. Staten's back there. She's just going to send it up. Chance trying to get it into the box. Shot taken right to Camel. Oh, my goodness. That may do it.
Ref will make her kick it.
Clock is winding down. Boy, a chance for the Mocs right there. Let's see one more. Let's see if they've got time here. Taiwo comes in. Took Mejia down. Back the other way. Now the Spartans, they're just going to run it out here. Nope, they're not going to get a chance to do it. But yes, they will. It'll be a throw for UT, and that's going to do it.
3, 2, 1, 0.
And that will do it. Oh, my goodness. Boy, what a hard loss tonight for the Florida Southern College Mocs. A 2-goal second-half lead evaporated in, John, virtually no time at all. It seemed like only a couple of minutes, few minutes, and Tampa will come out on top by 1.
Well, we talk about these rivalry games. They find a new ending every time, and this one, this is a stunner.
Yeah, it sure is. Again, both Caitlin Lowry goals, one on a penalty kick and one on a misplay by the Spartans, sure looked like the Mocs were in the driver's seat, but it just did not happen. Boy, and I'm telling you what, this is just really a hard loss to take.
And it is going to be it's a tough team meeting after this.
I would think so.
It was something new, though. That's the thing is all of the cylinders are firing except for the old reliable defense.
Yeah,
Those 3 goals in a matter of under 20 minutes.
Yeah, just a very, very unusual sort of letdown here for Florida Southern. So why don't we go ahead and take a break? We'll get you some final stats, get everything going here. The Mocs come up short, and boy, they come up short in a really heartbreaking loss. Spartans win it by that score. We're back after this on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Welcome back to the Moccasin Soccer Field here on the campus of Florida Southern College in Lakeland. Boy, I'll tell you what, a really, really hard loss here tonight for the Mocs. They had a 2-goal lead, as you can see with some of our final numbers there. Possessions almost even. Tampa winds up out shooting the Mocs 20-12, including 13-8 in the second half. Tampa with 9 shots on goal to 5 for the Spartans in this game, and you can see the corners also favored UT by that exact same count of 9-5. The Mocs had a 2-goal lead at the 63-36 mark, and then goals by Michelle Kanaski, Elena Barr, Kanaski at 72-20, Barr at 74-35, and then Hostage, her 4th of the season, at 76-13 with an assist to Della Fourcade. And that, John, was the difference in the game. So if you go back and just look at it, in the span of 3 minutes and I'm going to say 50 seconds, 3 goals.
Just remarkable. And that second half really throughout was not indicative of anything we've seen this year. If you go back right after the start of that second half, Tampa came out firing, a couple really good opportunities in those opening minutes. Mocs responded clearly with a pair of goals, and when things started to look good, that's right when things started to go south.
Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, it was so disappointing because it looked like at that moment all the momentum was with Florida Southern after those 2 goals that the Mocs scored. All the momentum, and boy, it just went away so fast. 9 minutes later, the first goal for the Spartans came in, and then it was just a flood.
Right.
Just a flood.
And Florida Southern had nothing really going for them after that moment. A couple opportunities here or there for both teams after the 3-2 lead was already defined, but really just shocking.
Well, I'll tell you, one at the end, though, poor Tatum Albrecht, she had a chance right down there on that one play. Just couldn't point her toes down. She was just going so fast. Just one of those things, and boy, a really tough loss. So the Mocs will now fall to 4-5-0. They're 1-3 in the Sunshine State Conference. Tampa goes to 5-3-1, 4-1 in conference play. And I guess the hard part there, John, is just that you lose the points. You know, they had points here and maybe a chance to really get this thing going. Didn't get it.
No, and I think that they'll realize tonight that was tough, and they have to move on. Still plenty more conference games to go. And the nice thing about soccer in Division II in the Sunshine State Conference is there will be a conference tournament at the end of the season. So It's not totally out of the water that they do end up facing each other again, and boy, it's going to be a good matchup if that happens.
Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. The Mocs will come up by that 1-goal count here of 3-2. My thanks to John Kristovich, our color analyst, to Ariel Molinaro, our producer for this evening, and to Julia Sabrina for running the cameras, for Will Canoop for providing some help in the press box. There's our final score. Not good news for the Mocs. They had a 2-goal lead, and it all kind of got away in a span of a little less than 4 minutes. I'm Jim Henderson. Sorry the outcome wasn't better, but we look forward to getting back with you again on Saturday night. It'll be a men's game over here. It'll be the Mocs against the Florida Tech Panthers, kickoff at 7 o'clock, and we'll be on the air here at 6:50. So until then, we will say so long here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network.